Stop a second. Stop a second. Okay, so when we do a lateral position, okay, for every step over, there must be an up component to it. That's what makes it beneficial. That's what makes it round the horse, okay? That's what's missing from competition today, right? Is that it's just over and manage it. It's not over and up. And that's what creates the reins attracted by gravity, as Nuno said. And that's what gets the neck to hang out of the shoulders like a chandelier because the middle of the body is moving. So once we get the horse straight and it starts to come round to the outside leg, rein, then we want to start to push to round, right? To the leg pushes, it rounds the horse's back. And that's when we can sit the hind end down, right? We can start to push the hind because it comes through the top and out the neck down and then recycles. Exactly. Round. That's how we can do it without having to hold the neck. Okay. So once we start to get the horse to connect, we have to target the imbalances with lateral work. Does that make sense to you? So if the right hind is here and the left shoulder is here, we wouldn't want to do shoulder in because it's not going to be shoulder in. There's going to be no up component because shoulder in is over and then you want it to come up like pie. Not yesterday, but day before. I was working, I wanted to come over. I was on the rail because it helped me with the right high not going like that, right? And then I was trying to get the right to come forward, okay, without falling back to the left. And then we move off the left and then up on the right, okay? So Pi used to be like him. We had to guard the right hind. Last clinic, we had to keep that right hind. Like I had to be not pushing all the time, but super solid and blocking it, okay? So we would choose right counter shoulder in. Not that we're going to do that today, but it's a concept, right? Because if we're like this and the shoulders like that, we push the right hind. This isn't going to lift, probably. It's probably going to go that way. So you would change the curve in the body to educate the right hind so that when you're going straight and you reach with your right leg and you say come under, the horse has a reference, right? I often start these ideas on the ground because the horse can sort it out without your weight on it. All that being said, in order to get this horse to not be like this and start to be rounder, it's inside leg to outside rein, but his haunches are slightly to the outside. So we have to do something about that. Okay. The reason I'm not going to have you put him in shoulder in or haunches in is because he might step on the right and then you're going to end up arguing and wrestling on the left shoulder because there's no up component to it. Again, hence the problem with competition. There's no, right? You would just manage it and you could see how the rider would start shortening the neck and trying to manage that because there's no up component. Good.